welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. Flying way up here, above the Violet Citadel. Apparently, you can fly over the Citadel here, but not the rest of town, for some reason. That's okay. Yeah, we are way up in the sky here. So we can make our way to wherever we want to be. Which I think is mostly down this way. Yep. Discovered Dalaran Island. Or something. There's down where we would teleport to come back up here. We are going to the spiky gate over this way. At least that's the first thing we're doing. Also, I changed around some talents again. Trying to get more things. It's probably still not the best, but it's a work in progress. Also, this is Ice Ground. Yeah, we're slightly to the north here. We're at Cold Wind Heights. We don't want to quite be here. We want to be a little bit further south. That's okay. So yeah, I put back on Armor to the Teeth just because flat damage. And it's actually increases by 3 per that armor value once you get rank 3, so that's actually pretty significant. Got critical hits, bonus rage, improved cleave, piercing howl. One of these just because I had a point in that point. So a little bit more damage and stuff. We're kind of here. Yeah. Now we're flying. Dual wielding specialization, very good. More damage when I get hit, possibly. Also nice. Yeah, stop here. I also need to go down here, so I'm going to go here first. Or this way. Either way's fine. Precision, Death Wish. Got some Flurry. For more damage after a critical, since we are doing stuff with criticals. Bloodthirst, improved Whirlwind, improved Berserker. Heroic Fury for the resetting intercept. Rampage. I'm keeping the instant slam just because it's useful. And also it really helps with this for bonus slam damage. Titan's Grip. Bit of heroic strike improvement. Parry chance. Reduced stuff there. Impale and Deep Wounds for critical stuff. And some two-handed specialization. So overall, back up to 317.6 dash per second on the main hand. But here's a guy. That's a supply runner. Man, he is. That's a something. He is far from anywhere you want to be. Upon closer examination, the goblin appears to have been running a pack full of explosives across the wastes for delivery. The harpy feathers half buried in the snow nearby suggest how he met his ill fate. It appears that the goblin was bringing the explosives towards the Wrathgate from somewhere to the east. It seems most prudent to follow the ridge back to the east and inform the sender of the runner's fate. Go to the east, deliver the pack to Zinx at Anzras port in northern Dragonblight. Alright. The pack is ticking. Well, that's not ideal. Well, we can do that since we're here. Got some tunneling guys. Wild. Let's find this poster. It's probably right here. Those little bug guys. Probably should be careful to not accidentally run into any of these dragons. There's a whole place over here. My goodness. What's up? Zinc. There's money to be made, just like Pop's always said. No better time for raking in the cash than a time of war. Hello there. Yeah, one of your couriers is dead. Ha, we lost another one, eh? Those harpies are becoming a real nuisance. No matter. There's work to be done. Lend a hand around here, will ya? Lots of quests here. Another little, little tiny quest hub. Little camp. Hello, hello. The Scourge to the south are digging up some ancient dragon thing. I could care less why they're doing it, but they're pulling cartloads of composite ore in the process. Go lift me a bunch of that ore. Stuff should yield a pretty penny for all the weapons the hordes are crafting. 8 bundles of composite ore from the dig surrounding Galakron's Rest.
Right back.
Okay. Here's Troz. With enough money, I could take over the world. You are a general store kind of deal. It is a bold idea you got there, I suppose.
Glad I could help.
They got many an explosive. Danger explosives. They got rocket carts.
Yo.
Oh no. Huh? What? Go away. Nozzle Rust Defense. This is Nozzle Rust Port. You, warrior. These undead south of us are being a constant nuisance to our work. Go clear them out, will ya? Killed 12 waste diggers and 1 waste taskmaster. Again, around Galakron's Rest. Perfect.
Be good.
We can go that way. And then we have
Interesting.
Zivlix. If I can make a new war machine, I know I can get a pretty penny for it over at the Wrathgate. Some of our previous iterations haven't been entirely stable, but my flying machine should do the trick if I can just develop an effective bomb system for it. Shaved ice. Never seen you before. And are you new to the Vice? Glad to have you. I could always use some more hands. You get the materials, I'll finish my machine, then we can sell it to those commander types and I'll go home rich. I actually have most of the primary components, so I just need some of the materials for the weapon itself. Narf said that jagged ice shards from those elementals to the north make perfect shrapnel for my bombs. Go nab some, will you?
Glad I could help.
Alright. So that's to the north. The other things were down to the south here. So let's start to the south. There's a waste taskmaster. We pretty much have all the abilities we had previously. All the bars are the same. Yeah, definitely need to get some kind of thing to show me when my bonus slam is available. Because I got a lot of points put into being able to use the slam whenever I want. Or using it instantly. Not whenever I want, really. Not enough damage. That is a rotting storm giant over there. Here's some ore. Perfect. Any more ore lying around this area? Not really. Be able to fly now can be pretty convenient. That's the lightning bringer. Wow. They've got, well, I guess they are a storm giant, so having a storm around them makes quite a bit of sense, actually. Makes sense to me. That. So I'll figure out if there's a more effective way to just be able to click on a guy. I think there's like nameplates or something. Grab some ore. AoE. taking care of the undead problem here. So that part of the quest is done. Okay. So now we need to fly around to get more of the ores, basically. Looks like they're respawning here too. Let's get some more. And also these guys are respawning, so. We don't technically need to fight these guys. Let's complete the quest, but that's alright. Alright, now we can fly. Might be more down there. There most likely is. Seems like the kind of place where more ore could be. Not seeing any more ore in particular. I guess the ore was more around the sides here. There's an ore for me though. So I'll take that. It's pretty convenient that this is just one mining worth these days. Speeds up the whole process, which is nice. Yeah, it does not look like we're going to be getting what we're looking for inside there. We specifically need to go to the nearby mines, like here. Like that. Got a scroll of intellect. Oh boy. Here. Out of here. Four ores. We're nearby, and we have rage up. We can just use an attack, and it automatically targets the next guy. Which works most of the time. Most of the time works some of the time.
Not ready yet.
It's already dead. That's right. Alright. We are... Another one respawn? Perfect. It seems like the ore keeps coming back at a reasonable pace here. And also all the enemies, so. We just head to one more dig here, and that'll be fine. Grand Necrolord up there. Human minions, who your lord Antioch. Double your efforts or pay the consequences of failure. That really inspires everybody to work better, doesn't it? Okay, there's 4. Very good. And no more ore. Look at that guy. Hulking indeed. There's just all sorts of beasties out here. Let's go a little higher, shall we? To try to not get attacked by that. So, ice giant. The crystal vice. Looking cool. Looking very cool. Here's the ice elementals we needed for the other thing we're doing. Ice shards. Didn't put any points into getting more rage from Berserker Rage. That's not a source of rage. Let's use Blood Rage though. This takes a little bit of damage. We'll just take a little bit of damage. this guy. Perfect. Face the right way, also helpful. Plenty of ice clusters. Damage. There's a cluster. Beautiful. Clusters after that quest. Right. They can still use Blood Rage more. 20 rage to the cost of health, and then an additional 10. That's a decent amount of rage. I think I put 1 point into one of the abilities that heals me a little bit, I think. We're just mining all these guys. Yep. There's a good ore over there. We're almost like Skinners, where they can just run past a whole pile of bodies on the floor, grab a whole bunch of stuff. Doesn't happen too often that we can mine the enemies, but when it does, we get a little bit of extra money and stuff. So that's always good. Right, turn in some quests for these guys.
What's up?
Do you have the shards? I'm almost finished with the main refrigeration unit. Yep. Excellent. They're even sharper than I expected them to be. I'll pack them in the snow until the bomb is ready. Another goblin in the ravine, oh my. Let's see, what's next? Soft packing. There's new packaging for the shrapnel bombs. All the stuff I have is too hard. The shrapnel doesn't spread when it bursts. We needed some really thin animal hide. Those Jormungandr tunnelers to the west might work. Perhaps the condors sifting through the dragon bones. Go get me whatever you can find. 12 thin animal hides.
Have a good one.
Easy enough.
Time is money, friend.
Oh yeah, the undead. Here's your coin. Bugger off.
Keep it real.
Simple and effective.
Time is money, friend.
And stocking up. Get the ore. My carrier will be back shortly. You get this shipment out while the fight's still going. What carrier? He probably has a lot of carriers, honestly. That's quite a load. You're back feeling alright? Oh, I carry piles of ore pretty much everywhere I go. I am used to it.
Keep it real.
Alright, nothing else there. What was over here? Crystal Vice. Look at this guy. Kochar the Unbreakable. Hey there. Hello, dwarf. You're welcome to share this canyon with us as refuge from the dragons. We were the goblin runt, though. His kind cannot be trusted. Sure feels that way. Zort.
What's up?
Impressive, aren't they? These giants would be the perfect allies. This one is their leader, but he continues to refuse to speak with me. Cold out here, isn't it, dwarf? Kochar has refused to meet with me. Seems he has more pressing things on his mind, namely the Jormungandr that have been attacking them from the cavern below. Maybe you can help me convince Kochar that I'm one of the good guys. So I tried being eaten by some of the worms at the entrance to the cavern north of here. So puzzled as to how the worms are killing them so easily. Give me a sample from one of their wounds. Sample of rot flesh.
Have a good one.
My goodness. Come loot this. I can try. It's a crystalline ice elemental. Corpse. A shard cluster. Awkward. It was hiding over there. What a mess. There should be bugs in various areas. The Jormung, animal hides. Oh, the drop chances. Constantly a thing. So, a sample of rock flesh, thin animal hides. Very good. Hey, there's somebody. There's a supply runner. They made it. So we should be able to find... Yeah, they're fighting them. Let's go for the other one then. There should be more worms down here in the canyon too, since they're the ones attacking the ice giants apparently. I saw one that was coming through. Crystal Ice. Ice Heart Drumong Feeder. This honestly might not be capable of dropping the hides we're looking for. Slime Drench Scale. Icy Canyon. We should probably not be here. I think I saw another worm up this way. Got some worm meat. Take that. Another scale. It's like the end of the canyon here. There's a dragon thing there. Here's like a cave. Ice Heart Cavern. That seems about as good as any.
Need more rage.
Gelid nerve fluid. I got the sample of rock flesh. Here we go. From this guy? Quest item. What's going on with this cave here? Not a map cave though. Maybe on that rock, find yourself there. Really? A whole bunch of these guys. Let's see if any of these. If any of these camel hides we're looking for. Chilled meat. I thought it was nice. Can't have too much chilled meat. Yep, that's a rock, alright. Very good. There's some other people. Oh, there's an ore back here. Well, it's even rich. Obviously need to get in on that. Yes. And more chilled meat. Cave keeps going down further though. Where is this going? There's probably gonna be a quest in here. This meditation wasn't strong enough. Ah, potentially one of the spots where if you log out, you're in an invalid location, and you try to log in, it puts you somewhere quote unquote safe. That could be it. But we got what we came here for, which was the rock flesh. Bring that to the guy here in the cavern here. None of these were the right guy for getting the thin animal hides, though, unfortunately. Let's see what information we get from this.
Hey, how you doing?
Return with a sample, then. I'm glad the cold didn't claim you. This is perfect. Thank you, warrior. Messy business. Even at first glance, the sample you brought me shows obvious signs of some kind of corrosive spit. It'd be a natural assumption that the same substance these worms use to burrow through the ground also allowed them a formidable weapon against the ice giants. They scraper and pick a fight with some of the worms. When they spit on you, use the scraper to remove it and bring it back to me. I need a couple samples. I'm gonna have to use it as a base for an elixir.
Keep it real.
Go get spit on. Fantastic. I quest for him. Stopping grounds. Greetings, little one. I know not what madness has brought you to the Crystal Vice, but you're welcome in my presence. These ice worms, the Jormungar, have taken a taste to eating my brothers. I doubt you will find my kind friendly by any terms during this time of battle. If you are here to help with the worms, then you have my ear. If we are to take the cavern back, we must first clear the canyon of these Germar feeders. Join us in battle, dwarf. Delve the cavern at the north end of Crystal Vice, kill some guys. Easy place to start. And more chilled meat for me. Beautiful. We need to... We need to scrape this off after we get spit. Oh, there's gonna be plenty more of these guys. That's not a problem. We have all kinds of... I'm sorry, never mind, figures. Spit on me. Bonk. Cross the spit. There we go. Now I just need another one. In the meantime, we're just getting bonked. We're getting defense levels at least. I wonder if they can spit a second time. Presumably they could. I've been dazed. It's less helpful. Bonk. Spit on me. It's just like that. Thank you for being so... Spit. Dealt with. few more of these guys. I think they have to be the feeders here too. We can turn in the spit here, in case he sends us to another location here. Sissel, you seem to still have some spit on your shoulder there, dwarf. Be careful, or it'll burn right through your armor. Hope that doesn't happen. That would be unfortunate. Still fresh. Just a moment, I'll mix this with the rest of the elixir that I have prepared. Apply this twice a day. This elixir should protect against their spit. Offer to Kochar for me, will you? Tell him there's plenty more where that came from, if he'll return the favor.
Have a good one.
Stopper appears to be stuck. This twice a day. The runt wants us to fight for him, I assume. This is my surprise face. I'll be blunt, little one. I do not trust this mixture, and I will not use it. Keep it. If you find more trust in the green runt than I do, perhaps it will be of use to you. Little green one, I know why you've come. Do not find allies in my kind, for we do not trust you. I'll suffer your presence no longer. Be gone. Find someone else to extort. Really big worm. The Dromegar have a spawn mother in the caverns below. We call her Rattlebore. And it was gifted to her by an adventurer from the Plague Lands. I saw her only briefly, so I was fighting off their initial onslaught. She's large enough to make even my icy bones shiver. This cavern will not be ours until she is removed from it. Gather your friends and end this. Into the main cavern. Here's Zort.
Yo.
Worm Wrangler. So be it. If the giants will not come to our aid, perhaps we can make use of these worms. There's sure to be some spawn with their brood mother in the cavern below. Take this box and capture 3 of their spawn and bring them to me. Where diplomacy fails, enslaving is a perfectly viable alternative.
Be good.
Okay. There's also an ore up here that I can see. Maybe. Now it's down. There's an ore nearby. There it is. Verticality. Does make things a bit of a mess. There's an ice giant following me. Not great for me. We don't need to fight the ice giants. This is unfortunate for everyone. I will mine him though. He had that coming. Alright. So we're still not getting any of the thin hides from these guys. Not quite the right guys for the job. We need to kill Rattlebore and capture some spawns. Should be doable. Mining 440. Very cool. Unless everyone's already dead here. Spawn are dead. Not very convenient. Let's head further into the tunnels here. We can always grab some more spawn on the way out. That's fine. More dead giants. They're having a bad time here, all things considered. Bonk bonk. That one. Yep. Box. Yeah, these worms are not having a good time. Oh, there is Rattleboar. Pretty cool. It's got a decent amount of health. Capturing. Just put it in a box. Amazing. What will they think of next? Oh, they just freaking died. That's a little concerning, honestly. Well, I guess we can try then. Taking a little bit. Step corrosion, fail. Yeah, we were probably higher level too, so that probably helped. Alright, that takes care of that. See what level they were on their corpses? Not exactly. More spawn back here? Yes, there are. That'll work. That'll work nice. And box. 3 in a box. Return, return, return. Beautiful. And big guy's here again. We can see if they're gonna come back. Possibly help them. We'll see if we meet them on the way back out. It seems they perished. Yep. Oh. I don't really be sitting there the entire time. Hey, revived. They've just been hanging out there the entire time. Probably message them. Let me invite you. That'd be fine. Either way works. As long as either the group or them have the targeting, it's all gonna work out fine. They're level 75s, we are level 77s. That is a 74 elite. If we do it with 2 people, 4 people is gonna be very, very doable. Ready for battle. Weaken a little bit. Might as well. No problems there. Very good.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Very, very good. I've seen an ore around the side here. We can use this potion here. I'm used to the digestive fluids. That could have actually been pretty nice for the boss fight if that was necessary. Looked like he was possibly going to be spitting there once, so maybe okay. Alright. Either way. We can return to everybody up here. We need to fight our way out a little bit, but not a huge deal either way. Sounds. We continue to be wildly overleveled. Which does have its benefits, doesn't it? It does do a little damage. Someday we'll get to spike me. Someday. There's only so many things we can do. Eventually, we will get to this ore right here. Cave exploration. Very profitable. For the mining enthusiasts among us. Avoid fighting the giants. I don't need that right now. Let's turn in some quests for these guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Worms have been wrangled. You've returned. Do you have the beasts? Need to get out of here. Pretty sure Kochar tried to step on me a few minutes ago. They are not friends. These will do nicely. Perhaps after I grow these beasts to full size, I'll bring them back and introduce them to the giants personally. Bunch of useless rocks, if you ask me.
Keep it real.
My goodness. Really big worm. So she is dead, as it should be. Your intentions do indeed prove nobler than those of the runt. Through the North Canyon, you'll find Crystal Song Woods. It is a cursed and dangerous place, dwarf. Should that be your next destination, proceed with caution. Take this for your efforts, little one, and leave this conflicted land with my blessing. Right, what we got? Got some cloth legs, spell power. Some leather legs. They got attack power, but no equivalent strength. And they have stamina, which isn't too helpful. Lose critical strike and haste. Got a mail chest with intellect and magicalness, not helpful. And some plate legs with strength, a bunch of stamina, and armor penetration. But far less strength, far more stamina. Well, that's actually not terrible compared to the ones here. It's got more stamina, less strength, and armor penetration instead of critical strike rating. Yeah, probably equivalent, pretty much. Armor penetration is pretty interesting, though. I think that'd be probably more useful as a tank item. It also has slightly more armor and more stamina, so I'll take that for my tank set. And Stomping Grounds. Satisfying display of slaughter. Might of Dragonblight. So we've completed. And so did there's Mother. We've completed enough quests to count for finishing Dragonblight. We are not actually done, obviously. We haven't even been to the Wrathgate yet. And that obviously cannot be abided any longer. But first I want to go down here. If we're going to be finishing Dragonblight here pretty soon, we need to have the entire map uncovered, obviously. Also, here's all the guys we need for the thin animal hide, so let's do that. We will eventually make it to places that we're going. Got condors. There's the thin animal hides for a varying definition of animal. They're tunneling, guys. And more worm meat. So you're like the
Too far away.
previous life stage of the ones we fought before. This would be when their hides are thinner. So we can make more use of that. There's some eggs. Presumably those are good for recipes. They are eggs. I got all sorts of these guys. No shortage of these guys.
I'm out of range.
Still very much enjoying having Heroic Fury. It also has additional benefits for removing immobilization effects. But just being able to not charge around, since it's technically intercept around, does have its positives. More over this way.
I need to get closer.
Slightly different ways here. It's fine. Trying to corrode my flesh. Basically a poison. That's alright.
Too far away.
A lot of these guys. Okay. So one more over this way. Then we have to move slightly further. Some folks to the north for me. Perfect. Let's fly that way. Would almost be more convenient if only the people that were involved in the fight would get the drops. That'd be an okay way to do this. There's the dead runner again. Still not very close to that. No more condors back yet. We got this guy.
I'm out of range.
They seem to be responding at a reasonable rate here.
I need a target.
Right. That's more of a guy up there, not a guy who can attack for this. Would not be particularly helpful. There we go. Yeah, being able to fly around is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Can avoid a lot of problems. Make new and exciting problems. Alright, let's go turn in these then. Since we have them. Trying to avoid the reanimated frostworm would not be helpful.
Well,
Soft packaging. How goes the hunt? Do you have my hides? Yes, I do. Good, good. These should do fine. The shrapnel bombs are almost finished. Wait, what happened to my ice shards? Nar told me shards from those elementals should be enchanted, but they're melting just like ones hanging from Nar's grumpy chin. Something that doesn't melt. No, no, no. These ice shards don't work at all. They'll melt before they even do any damage. That's the last time I'll trust Narf's words on materials. Seems we need something else entirely for the shrapnel. I know, I'm brilliant. Bone splinters. Some bones all over here that the Dromagar have been gnawing on pretty thoroughly. Go check them out and see if you can find me some splintered bone that I can use. Search the dragon bones to the east.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
And also him. Hard to swallow. Those troops are sure to be needing a hefty supply of food in their bellies. Let you in on a little secret. A squeamish dwarf like you would never know. Those Dromagar worms taste just like chicken. Go provoke one of those giant hulking Dromagar to the east. You're not likely to be able to kill one straight out, so just toss this down its throat when it opens its mouth wide. Bring back as many of the slabs of meat as you can tote.
Right back!
They've given us explosives. Potent explosive charges. Oh boy. Throw into the mouth of a weakened, hulking Dromagar. Also need to check these bones for things. There's a hulking Dromagar. I mean, we could probably take the hulking Dromagar. Hulking Dromagar opens its mouth. And it exploded. Oh my gosh. Explosives. Totally works. We're gonna need to explode another fucking German guy. Explode. Hilarious. Alright, now we just need to find the bone chunks and we're good to go. Seared meat. Fantastic. Alright, if that was bone chunks. There's some bone chunks. Just all up under the bones, maybe? Maybe not. There's one. Slightly hidden in the bones. Manageable, though. And with a aerial view, we should easily be able to find them. Bone chunks. They seem to be respawning at a decent rate, too. The condors are trying to keep the bones for themselves. Also makes a lot of sense. One chunk under there. It's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. Just trying to pick up bone chunks. Seems like a you problem. And some condor drop. That's good too. Well, let's just keep on falling off this skeleton. We just keep picking them up. The meat, bone chunks, the explosives. When it works, I suppose. Is it working? Debatable. I think we need to move to a different skeleton. Perhaps. Oh, another Another spawn. Could be underneath this guy too. Or over here. Near that one. I'm gonna blow up all these guys at this rate. I'm gonna just straight up kill it. Also functions pretty well. 2 more chunks. Should be able to find them. Relative ease here. Or around the other one. If I was a bone chunk, where would I be? Right there? And right there. And we're good. Back over here by the other camp. And that's complete. Alright. Yeah, let's head this way. Turn these in. Very good. Yeah, why don't we just use explosives for all combat? Just blowing up pretty much everything. Very effective. Very cool.
What's up?
Yep. Did you get it? You certainly stink of it. Yep. Exploded. Nice. Nice and seared. Haha. One of those meat slabs landed clear over here. Nice work there.
Glad I could help.
And
Hey, how you doing?
are there any splinters to be found? Yep. Plenty. Excellent. That should be the last thing I needed to test out these new bombs. Just a moment, and I'll try this out. And we get all sorts of options. Magical cloth shoulders, leather chest with spirit, spell power boots, a trinket, improves critical strike all the time, increases attack power for 20 seconds, 2-minute cooldown.
Hurry back.
Oh, they're going to go do something. They're going to test their rocket, presumably. What did test the bomb on? The harpies? Ah. Wait, what's that? No, my machine. My bombs. That's it. Those harpies are going down. Harpies. I know, I have to take care of those bird brains once and for all.
Time is money, friend.
Let's try it again. And here's a trinket. You get a thunder charge each time you cause a damaging spell critical. Well, we can't do a spell critical, so that's not going to do anything. Alright. This is a bit of crit and increased attack power. Our other ones are haste and increased attack power, and attack power and increased haste. They're blue, but they're also older. So, crit and attack power. That's good too. Same value as anything else, so I'll take it.
Be good.
So let's resend. Control components are working perfectly this time. So I'm going to send off the machine. Oh, that harpy over there. Mistress of the Cold Wind Harpy. You're not welcome in our home. Leave and go find some other land to pillage. Blew up the machine. So we're gonna deal with those harpies. More quests from everyone else here. Yeah. The machine wasn't even on screen that time. That's okay. We will finish up here, presumably. And then get to that one last place we haven't been to. Well, 2 last places. And probably get to the Wrathgate next time. Goodbye.